build a playground today. I can't believe she's about to be one. That just literally blows my mind. What if we got chickens? Somehow we got a life-size unicorn. We got a few things for Romy's first birthday party. Fairy Wonderland theme. Postpartum update in a minute. Now that I am 10, almost 11 months postpartum, I wanted just to talk a little bit about how I'm doing. Break my heart. Good morning, everyone. Is this crooked? I feel like it kind of looks like it's crooked. It's quiet in this house right now, which is very, very weird. But Clark has the girls on a walk right now, and I'm scheming. I think I'm gonna build a playground today, or at least a swing set. For me, I find that as a stay-at-home mom who also does like this kind of work from home, I have zero time to do anything. And I don't mean that as a complaint. It's just my reality. I love my reality. However, sometimes it can be hard because I feel like I can't get anything done with two little ones. Sage can be right beside me doing all the things with me, but having a baby, it's just harder. She's in the crawling stage. She's literally all over the place, and we're just in a phase of life where it's just hard to get things done. So I'm taking advantage of this time that I have right now while he has them at the park. And we got a little swing set. It's literally a very simple swing set that we got from Amazon. It's gonna be Romy's big first birthday present. Her birthday is in like a month and a half, which is crazy. Is it month and a half? 2 months, month and a half. No, yeah, it's coming up, which is wild to me. I say that every single time, but it is so crazy. I can't believe she's about to be one. That just literally blows my mind. So anyway, the swing set's very simple. It's from Amazon. It has 2 swings on it and then like that bar that you can like hang on that goes in the center. So we might switch things out, but for now we're just gonna set it all up. I did order a baby swing because it didn't come with the baby swing. It's like 2 regular swings. And instead of like the one where their feet go in and it's like hard to get them out, I got one that's kind of like a egg shape kind of thing, but it's on back order on Amazon. So that's not even gonna be coming soon. Let me just assess the situation out there, unbox it, get everything set up, and just kind of see what I'm working with. I'm tempted to stain it or paint it before I set it up, but that's a whole thing and I have to decide what I actually want to use on it. So I think I just need to lay everything out, see if I can even do any of this by myself while they're gone, and just kind of go from there and see what we can get into today. We were out of town all day yesterday, and the house definitely needs a nice tidy up, a nice clean, but I'm going to not do it. It's so hard for me to set stuff aside that needs done on the inside of the house and just like go do anything else. 'Cause I'm like, this is my space. I see it. We're in a smaller space. I just need it clean, but I'm gonna try to let it go right now, okay? And of course, its battery is gonna die, so let's see how much I can actually record. Okay, so this area, all back here, has wood chips down. I found a company that sends free wood chips to you. Like, you don't know how much you're getting. There could be some debris in it. They just kind of like plop it on your driveway, and I put the request in, and 2 days later, no, I'm sorry, the next day, we got it on our driveway, and I wasn't home at the time, and my neighbor texted me, was like, what are you guys doing in the backyard? And I'm like, it's here. She sent me a picture. 2 huge mounds of wood chips. They want to get rid of them, I guess, or something. It's all completely free. You just put in the request online. We did hire one guy to help Clark and I, and we knocked it out this past Sunday. So basically there's wood chips all over because I have a vision, and let me show you kind of my vision. This is where I plan to have the playground. So we're gonna do the swing set today, hopefully. And then I want to have like a little climbing thing or something, maybe like a rock climbing wall right there, maybe some cute tree stump like stepping stones, like natural play is kind of like the vision that I have for this. And then what if we got chickens? What if we got chickens? They could go right here. So my friend is actually giving away her chickens. It's so bright, oh my gosh. My friend is giving away her chickens in the chicken coop and everything, and I'm like, is that my sign that I should do it? Should I do it? This is like the perfect little area back there for them. Everyone's like, you're vegan, why would you be getting chickens? And I'm like, well, Clark has said that he wants to start eating eggs, and if we have chickens, then he'll actually do it because he knows like where they come from and blah, blah, blah. I'm not gonna fight him on it. He's his own person. So I'm like, okay, You can have the eggs from the chickens, and then we'll probably like give them away and sell them. For me, I just think it'd be so fun for the girls to grow up with chickens as pets and just like taking care of them, learning the responsibility. We'll go, you know, check on them every day and like clean all their stuff. I don't know. I just feel like it'd be fun to have that responsibility. I say fun, maybe it's gonna be overwhelming, maybe it's gonna be too much. I don't know, but I think that we might do it. Keep you posted on that. Let's focus on the swing set for now. This is definitely a two-person job. Okay, I have everything tightened, set up, it's all good, complete, except the swings, but I want to move it to the back where it's going to be before I add the swings. So I texted my neighbor to see if he can come help me move it before Clark and the girls get home. So I'm waiting for him to text me back, but if not, then I'll have to just wait for Clark. But I wanted to have it in its spot so I could surprise the girls, but oh my gosh, this is taking me so many hours. It is crazy, and thankfully Romy's in a place now where she doesn't have the nurse constantly during the day, so I can do like these big stretches, which is so nice. It's so nice. This has been a labor of love. Like, I look at it and it looks so simple, but literally this has taken me so long, but worth it. It's gonna be worth it. Okay, it's done. It's put together. Now my camera is about to die, so I'm gonna try to have Clark film on his phone the reaction. They're in the car right now. They're about to get out, and I'll have him try to film the reaction, but it's done! Don't look yet. All right. Okay, turn around. It's swingset! No, she's look! Look, babe! We have a swing for me that just isn't here yet. I ordered one.
No, come here.
You can hang from it. Yay! Isn't that so fun? Good morning. It's a new day. We are actually gonna go thrifting today. We're gonna drop some books off at Goodwill because I went through the guest bedroom. We have bookshelves on there, and we've had so many books just like stashed up in there. So yesterday I went through every single book and decided if are we keeping it, are we getting rid of it? And this is not even including any of the kids' books. They have their own bookshelves and everything I need to go through. But anyway, I went through and decided what we're keeping, what we're getting rid of, and then I organized everything by category. So that felt really good to do, but now I have 2 big bags of books that I'm getting rid of. So I'm gonna go donate them to Goodwill. And I figure, why not do a little thrifting? I've actually never gone inside to this Goodwill, and I've been wanting to thrift really badly, but every time I go to a thrift store, it's like always so expensive. Maybe I just am not aware of the thrifting world. I did not know it was expensive. I thought we were thrifting to like do secondhand, to save money, to spend less. Not in my experience yet, and I know we have a ton of thrift places where I live. Like, there's literally so many across Atlanta, and I'm like, where are we doing this, people? So I'm like, Goodwill, duh, that's probably a great place to thrift. So anyway, we're gonna drop the books off and do a little shopping inside, and we're going to the really nice area, so I'm hoping that they have good stuff inside. So we'll see how that all goes. I did want to update you on the swing set. So we did get Romy's little baby swing in yesterday. Of course, the day after I filmed putting it up. But anyway, I'll show you from the window, the seat. It's really, really cute. And we have the little hanging bar just like flipped up over the swing set because I don't know why Clark didn't take that down. Maybe we weren't positive we were gonna take that one down. Anyway, let me show you. All right, can you see it? Can you see it? There's the new little swing. I think we're gonna do the center. So there's 2 swings for the older kids and then 1 for the baby. I can show you close up later on, but I'm not gonna walk out there right now because the girls are in the car and we're trying to leave. So, oh no, Nala's out there. Okay, great. But I do like that swing a lot. I got the gray one because I didn't want like a neon, like green or pink or whatever. And then the white one would be cute, but that would show all dirt. So I got the gray one and I'm happy with that. I think it's cute. I don't think I'm gonna stay in the swing set, at least anytime soon. It would have been smart to do it before putting it together, but everyone I talked to was like, no, just do it after. But I'm like, but now there's hardware and everything on it. It definitely would have been easier to do before I put it up. But anyway, I'm not mad about the way it looks. I think it's cute. So that was definitely a win. I'll link that one below, and I'll link the baby seat too, because it's not the ones where you put the baby in and their legs, like, it's hard to get them out. You know what I'm saying? The ones at like all the playgrounds and everything. I did not want to get that one because like as they get older and if they have shoes on, it's so hard to get them out. So this one is like an egg kind of shape. It's really cute. So I'll link that one below for you guys too. And it can be an indoor swing or an outdoor swing. So, all right, let's go thrifting. What are we doing right now? What? This for the playground? Yes. $9. We're back from thrifting. And we came home with a unicorn. Went to go look around and somehow we got a life-size unicorn for $9 that we have nowhere to put. Sage named her pumpkin. I can't stop laughing about this. I'm just being a yes parent, right, girls? Just being a yes parent. Why not? $9, who knew? Next up is this chalkboard. It's a decent size. This was $9.29. And I'm thinking I'm gonna stain this with the non-toxic wood stain that I have that I used on the mud kitchen so that it's fine to be outside. Oh. And then I'll put it up against the fence, maybe nail it into the fence and have like a little basket of chalk and stuff, and you know, you see the vision of the playground. You know, we're just creating our playground one little thing at a time. And then I saw this, and this is the cutest thing in the entire world. I have a thing for small, tiny things, and this was $2. What are we doing with this? I don't know. Putting your babies in it? Found this for $5. That's so cute. That's so cute. And it's like very heavy, good quality. So we'll put that somewhere. And then we got a lot of stuff for the mud kitchen. So this cute little trinket, this was $2.09. We also got this little elephant for $1. This little thing was $1.39. There's all this kind of little stuff for the mud kitchen. This little thing, stainless steel cup, 50 cents. You didn't get to see this, yeah. And then this little stainless steel bowl for $2.09. Then a little steaming basket that can be used to like strain rocks and water and mud and all the things. This was $3.09. It's a cute little pot, little ceramic, which I'm aware all this stuff could potentially break, but we're gonna hope that it doesn't. Did not break. Wow, okay. Oh, there's something inside. Ooh, I think that's sugar inside. That's kind of gross. Clean that out before it attracts ants. But this was $2.09, and then this thing, this was like $3 or something. So I'd say that that was definitely a successful thrifting session. Oh, what do you think? Wanna go thrifting more often? That was fun, wasn't it? That was fun. We spent like $35, so not bad at all. Okay, we just got back from Hobby Lobby. We got a few things for Romy's first birthday party. I still have not sent out the invitations, which I was gonna do right now during nap time, and I'm still not doing it. So I'm gonna show you what we got though first. We're doing a Fairy Wonderland theme. Fairy Wonderland, you see it? I saw someone post that forever ago and I was like, that's so cute, we're doing that. So I'm trying not to go over the top, but I wanna make it cute. Hobby Lobby was where we went. My vision is to have 2 tables, I think, that I'm gonna borrow from a friend, and have this fake moss as like the centerpiece, kind of running down the tables, you know, with these little fairy arches, I guess you could say, like putting those on each table in the center of that moss with, and then I'll find maybe a couple fairies from her fairy garden instead of buying new ones, and then putting those like under the arches or whatever, and then also having some that the kids can play in the fairy garden. I have to spruce it up and weed it out and like put fresh stuff in there. It is very dirty right now. And then also through the moss, I'll put these little ladybugs, and then I'll put in some of these butterflies. I got more of the white picket fence I can put around the food and stuff. More butterflies. I think that'll be cute, just like stick in that moss, you know what I'm saying? This is totally random, but I got this basket to hang by our side door where we come in to throw our keys. I've been needing a basket like this for so long. Something that's just so easy. Throw your keys, maybe a pair of sunglasses. I'm in a mood where everything needs its place or I'm gonna lose my mind. This moss, which is just like square cutouts of moss, or I think I have to cut it, but it's more of like a flat piece of moss to where I'll put on the food table. So yeah, that's everything I got. I probably will go back and get more things once I actually like figure out what food I'm making and how much I actually need. But again, I don't wanna go crazy, but I want it to be very cute. We're gonna have it at our house. It'll be outside because we can't fit a lot of people indoors, and it's gonna be September, so I feel like it's still gonna be really nice outside. Hopefully it doesn't rain. If it rains, then I don't have plan B. It'll be scheduled for another day or something, I don't know. So I kind of want to get the backyard looking cute. We do have the swing set up now, and then I did order a playground like edging trimming kind of situation where it's like recycled rubber, which I'm not a fan of rubber. Like I would never have the rubber down where my kids' feet or hands would be touching that because that's very toxic. There's studies that say how bad that is for kids. But for that trim, I feel okay about it because they're not gonna be like playing on that and like touching it. I feel like that will look nice. It's black, it'll match the fence and everything, and kind of just go around the playground area. I was gonna end the vlog right now, but I'm kind of thinking I haven't done a postpartum update in a minute. Now that I am 10, almost 11 months postpartum, wanted just to talk a little bit about how I'm doing because it's been a whirlwind. Definitely going from 1 to 2 was way harder than going from 0 to 1 in my experience for a lot of different reasons, and I don't want to sound like a broken record. I mean, I guess I haven't really talked about it too much because I'm trying to be delicate and fragile with what I'm saying. This is going great because I never want my daughter to look back at any of this and be like, oh my gosh, I was difficult. You know what I mean? I don't want her to have any kind of complex, but then at the same time, I think sharing my experience as a mom is like also okay too. And I don't mean that to like sound like the worst thing in the whole world. Like she's the sweetest, precious, most amazing little baby in the entire world. Sleep has been, whoo-wee, something that is shooketh me to my core this time around because this chica isn't about it. We are co-sleeping, which is how I'm surviving, but we have switched to putting her down for the night in her crib, and she'll wake up usually within 40 minutes to an hour, and then I'll have to soothe her again and put her back. And she's not the baby that's gonna fuss for a little bit and like fall back asleep. Like when she's up, she does not soothe herself. She is like, Mom, I need you. She will scream like no other. So that's a whole thing. I'm not going to even get into all that, but which is night and day difference from Sage completely. So it's just a whole different experience. As far as like her happiness and demeanor as a baby now compared to before is night and day difference. She's so happy. She's so fun. She has the biggest personality, this girl. Oh my gosh, she's hilarious. We all are just like, she has such a personality, such a sense of humor, and she is just like the second child thing, I feel like, in a nutshell, as far as like they're more crazy and getting into stuff and whatever. I'm a second girl, okay? I was that baby. I was that child. And that's not always true. It's just like kind of a blanket thing that people say. And I'm like, don't put that on my kid. It's true. Like the girl is standing in her high chair like, nah, with food all over her and like about to jump off. Like, what is happening? Sage was never like that. It's just so funny. She definitely keeps me on my toes. She's so fun. So yeah, the first 6 months were very, very, very hard because I was not getting any kind of sleep. She was very unhappy and cried a lot, like all day, every single day for 6 months. And yeah, we can chalk that up to colic, but I think colic isn't really a diagnosis. I think it's a symptom and a band-aid that people just say that word because it's a mystery. They don't know why babies are crying. when now, like, looking into all of this, I think it was very linked to maybe her tongue and lip tie and the fascia in her body and holding on to tension, and then that affecting her nervous system. And it's a whole thing that I never even knew about. Because of not getting sleep, my mental health crashed, and I was not okay for a very long time. And I don't even know if it was postpartum depression. I mean, yeah, maybe we can chalk it up to that, but when you're so sleep deprived, so many things happen from that, and it was just extremely hard. But after around 6 months is when things started changing to where she could sit up and she could have, she could sit in her high chair and have a different perspective, or even just like setting her down and her being able to sit up and like see things and not just like being laying down. Because I'm telling you, every single time I set her down, she would scream. It just broke my heart because I felt like as her mom, I couldn't fix it. So I just tried to soak up the snuggles and her needing me in a very specific way and just leaning into that because I, want to do everything I can to regulate and help my baby, So yeah, that was just a lot. But anyway, after 6 months, she got so much better, and it's only been better from here on out. Did I talk about the sleep thing? My brain is still ping-ponging all over the place. I still have massive brain fog. Oh my gosh. But we are putting her down for the night in her crib, and she'll wake up within 40 minutes to an hour usually. And I'll have to go back in there, soothe her, put her back down. And then sometimes we'll get about 2.5 hours. And then at that point, I'm going to bed and I go get her and I bring her into bed. We have been co-sleeping since she's been born because nothing else worked. And babies now looking into all this and like having this whole experience, babies are biologically meant to be with their moms, and I think that we push independence so early on. I had Sage, who was a very independent sleeper anyways, and while also attached, and had a very secure attachment with me. So it wasn't like I was like forcing her to not sleep with me. She just really did well independently. So anyway, we did a lot of naps together and stuff. Romy has just needed me for sleep and needs soothed. She does not take a pacifier or anything of the sort, which we've tried so hard. Sage loved hers. Romy wants nothing to do with it. So I am the human pacifier, which is not ideal, and I'm highly aware of that. But the seasons change and go so quickly that I'm just leaning into it. I'm giving her what she needs, and it's all good. So I went into having her not planning to co-sleep the whole time, and we ended up co-sleeping the whole time, and it actually has been really nice because it's the only way I'm able to actually get some sort of sleep. I can like roll over and just like nurse her back to sleep and then, fall back asleep. Because if I was not doing it that way, I'd be getting up 100 times a night, and I just was like, I actually cannot. So the easier route has been co-sleeping, and it's actually been the more natural route, and it's worked out really well. And I'm really glad we've done it because I've been able to bond with her. Oh, it's made me cry. I'm not gonna cry. I'm not gonna do it. It's allowed me to be able to bond with her in a really special way too, because she's the second and I don't get alone time with her really, but that has been our alone time, and it's been really sweet. So I think about when she's not co-sleeping anymore, and like when she wakes up, here I go. Oh my God. I think about when she wakes up in the morning and it's not me that she sees and smiles at first. Like, that's gonna break my heart. But her and Sage will be in the same room, so she can wake up and see her sister, and that'll make me feel better. They love each other so much. It's so sweet. I can't even take it. So anyway, I'm going to get my life together, okay? Once she gets in bed, she's still waking up once or twice, sometimes 3 times, 4 times, whatever, in the middle of the night to nurse and then go back to sleep. But she's turning over, nursing, going right back to sleep. It's not like she's like up and whatever. That has happened, but usually she goes right back to sleep, so it's fine. Then we wake up at like 8 o'clock and we start our day, and it's great. So that has allowed me to be in such a better place mentally. I still have had anger, postpartum rage some days, and I just need to make sure I'm taking care of myself and like drinking water and eating food and woosah, praying, and just getting myself back to reality and having perspective shifts and all the work I have to do to like get myself like good. I've been good lately though. I've been really good lately. I'm really proud of myself. So anyway, the last year has kind of been like a whirlwind, but I feel like we're in a really good place. It's really special with these girls, and I'm the most grateful mom on the planet. They are my everything. They really are my everything, and I'm so grateful. The plan is to get the same bed for Romy that Sage has and like put them next to each other, and then eventually we'll make them bunk beds. But for now, I'm like, should we just get rid of the crib because the problem is, so when I put her down for the night, she will transfer into the crib really well. It's when she wakes up that second time and I have to put her back down, that's the problem. I'll try to transfer her at the right time. You know, you can tell when you're like, when they're ready, when they're not ready. I'll transfer and she will wake up. And then I'm in that room trying to keep putting her down for hours. And then I'm like, I still need to clean up the kitchen. I need to like get my shower or whatever. And it's been very hard. So I'm like, I am done with this crib. I want to just get the crib out of there and I want to have a floor bed. So ideally get the same bed that Sage has. It can be a floor bed just without putting the legs on it. So we wanted to get that anyway, but I think we might just get it sooner possibly, and then just like not put the legs on it so it's on the floor and it has the railings around it. And if she were to like go over the railings onto the floor, it's like this high, so it's not the end of the world. She's almost 1. It's not gonna hurt her at all. So I'm thinking of maybe doing that sooner and then having that on the floor so that when I do put her down, I can be laying there with her and then sneak away instead of the whole like transfer and like the few feet I have to go to like get her to the bottom of the crib. You know what I'm saying? I gotta think about that and figure out if we want to do that. But I feel like that might be my next answer because before you know it, she's gonna be 2 and have a big girl bed just like Sage. So anyway, so that's a little postpartum update. What else? People are asking if we want to have more babies, and yes, I do. Even after the hardship of the second one, I definitely want to have 3, maybe 4. Don't take my word for that yet, but possibly 4. It kind of just depends. I don't know where we're fitting everyone in this house, but we'll just start stacking them. People who bought their house in 2020 with a 2% interest rate, you get it. We are staying in this house and I don't know when we're ever leaving it, okay? We were like, oh yeah, we'll be here for like 5 to 7 years. We'll have 1, maybe 2 kids in this house and then we'll move and blah, 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 get the bigger house. We will be having all of our children here. We're here, so we have to make it work. We want more kids. We're gonna stack them, okay? And you know, it's all good. We will figure it out like everyone else does. Okay, I'm gonna end the vlog here. Thank you for watching. Always let me know what videos you want, questions you have. I don't know, if I see things, I'm like, boom, gives me an idea. I don't have time to think through a lot of stuff these days, so you have to tell me what you want from me, and then I can execute easier, so my brain doesn't have to work as much, you know? Okay, I love you guys. Thank you for watching. Bye.